What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video on DC Future States. And today we're covering Superman Wonder Woman #2. This issue is written by Dan Waters and drawn by Leila Deldusha. I'll put a link down in the description to get you guys caught up on the story so far. But if you guys are ready, let's dive into this issue. Jonathan Kent wakes up in the Fortress of Solitude. He doesn't know what time it is, and he doesn't know how he got to the fortress. He's also getting weaker because of the Red Sun energy coming from Solaris, the Red Sun. He tries to remember how he fell, but he can't. When an alarm is going on and off in the fortress, the alarm means one thing. The fortress is under attack. Jonathan finds Yara Floor trying to put a bridle on a blue horse. So basically Yara, she caused the alarm to go off. But when she's trapped with this bridle on the blue horse, she swung off the horse and she just gets hit into a wall. Now Jonathan tells Kal-X to disable the alarm and he walks over and calms the horse down. Yara's happy Jonathan is awake. Yara catches Jonathan up to speed on what happened. He fell from the sky and left a crater in the streets. Yara then brought him to the fortress to rest. Now, she says she has her sun god under control. You know, Kuwats. Now, she asks John if he needs anything. He tells her, "Thank you. Solaris' red sunlight affected me more than I realized, but... Oh, what time is it?" John checks the clock and realizes it's time for him to do a job. Yara follows John into another room and finds a black hole. Jonathan Kent flies in and then comes back. He says, "There, it is done." Yara asks, "What is done and what is that?" Jonathan holds like this big blaster, and John used this blaster to feed the black hole so the galaxy inside it wouldn't be destroyed, or the world inside it. Now, feeding the black hole pushes this planet away from the danger zone for a while so it's not destroyed by the black hole. But the black hole gets destroyed, then the orbit of this planet will be gone. Either way, the planet will die unless Jonathan feeds the black hole each day. Every day he does this at 10:30. Every day it could be this world's last. Now, Yara asks, "Do you ever take a break?" John says to Yara, "Do you know how close we came to the last day of our world?" "I do." John explains that humanity was causing its downfall when him and Yara started being true heroes. The whole world was crumbling, but then humanity turned it around. The world looked as it should be. John says, "But I'm half human. I still see the bits of nature threatening to sneak back in. My job is to make sure we look after everyone, every day. I'm Superman." Yara asks, "You don't think we could do that without you?" That's when the sun god, Kuwat and Solaris arrive. Kuwat wants to face Yara in a race. Solaris wants to face John in a battle of brute strength. Now, John might be tired, but he still wants to fight. Yara thinks it's a bad idea. John will pass out mid-fight from Solaris' red energy. Yara suggests she should fight Solaris and John go after Kuwat. She says her brute strength might be smarter than Solaris' brute strength. She pulls out the black hole blaster. Jonathan Kent Superman decides to confront the Brazilian sun god Kuwat. John rides out on a blue shiny horse. Kuwat questions the challenge at first, then accepts. He thinks that defeating Superman will make his myth grow larger. Yara meanwhile confronts Solaris. Solaris agrees to face off with Yara only because if he beats Yara, he can fight Superman then. Solaris says, "How will you defeat me? You are human." Now Yara responds, "Human-ish." Solaris thinks he has an easy victory. Now John begins to race with the sun god. They agree to a race, 300 laps around Pluto. Kuwat thinks he has an easy victory as well, just like Solaris. Yara tries her best to fight off against Solaris. Solaris laughs and absorbs the atomic energy Yara blasts. Yara stands persistent. The sun god taunts John. John tells his blue horse to go faster. The race continues. Yara keeps hitting Solaris with atomic energy. Solaris exhausts his hydrogen and begins to burn hot. Now, that's when he turns blue and very weak. Solaris flees, losing to Yara Floor. Yara tells John that the red sun is gone. His powers should be coming back. Kuwat, the sun god, gets very happy because he's about to beat Superman in a race. As he's about to hit the finish line, John flies by and wins. With Superman's powers back, he's faster than Kuwat's by like a mile. Kuwat gets angry and starts yelling at John. Kuwat threatens him multiple different ways. John flies off to a nearby sun. He punches the sun with all of his power. Kuwat the sun god loses his powers and begins to fall from space. Superman brings Kuwat to the fortress and sets him by Yara. Kuwat thinks he won Superman Wonder Woman to a standstill. That will help his myth grow. Yara isn't pleased by this, but Jonathan Kent is fine with it. The next day comes by. Instead of John feeding the black hole, Yara does instead. John is taking a day off because Yara told him so. John brings breakfast, and both Superman and Wonder Woman eat together in the clouds, with the sign Good Morning Earth behind them. And that's how he ends Future States, Superman Wonder Woman, number 2. So that was the conclusion to Future State, Superman, Wonder Woman, and it was alright. This 2-part series was decent overall. There's some interesting concepts with like Solaris and Kuwat the Sun God, but also some repeat ideas like Superman needing to take a day off. Like, it's a nice idea, but we've seen it so many times. I did like the interactions between Yara and John though. They're nice and genuine, and they're actually really cool, but the entire story is just good. There's no real awesome scenes. Superman punching a sun was cool, but the scene itself didn't hype that moment up. It was kind of like, hey, here's Superman punching a sun, and let's just rush by that. That's it. Plus, the ending just felt very simple and a little rushed. The artwork was fine, but not really my favorite style. So, overall, I'll give this issue a 7 out of 10. It's passable. If you want like a decent story with Yara and John teaming up, then that's basically what the story is. Nothing else. Now, you guys, some of your thoughts on the story down below. Rate it from 1 to 10. And if you guys like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on my next DC Future State video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.